If you really want something, you have to go after that thing that you want. Nobody's going to come and say, Tina, let me show you how to start that business. Tina, let me show you how to ship orders. Tina, let me show you how to do in-person markets. They're just not going to do it. You have to go and put yourself out there in order to find it. Can y'all believe that 2025 is right around the corner? This year has gone by so fast, but I have a few things that I've learned this year that I want to share with you guys. So we're going to go head to the chair, sit down so we can talk about it. But there's so many things that I've learned. And also I'm going to share with you guys a few things that I'll be changing for my business XM Beauty in the next year, God willing. So if you guys want to hear that, make sure you guys keep watching. And before I forget, if you guys are new here, hi guys, my name is Tina. I am the founder and owner of XM Beauty. And here at XM Beauty, we sell natural hair care and accessories. And thank you guys so much for my last video I posted. It was a real and raw video of me doing a 19-day show that did not go well, and you guys have showed up and showed out for me in that video, so thank you guys so much. And I just loved hearing from each and every one of you guys in the comments, so I appreciate that. But let's get into this video. Alrighty y'all, so I wrote down some notes for this video because I wanted to stay on track, because y'all know I can just go off track and don't even know where I even went. So I'm going to read off my notes. But yeah, you guys, this is what I wrote down last night, and yes, this is my handwriting. It's so bad when I'm in a rush. I had so many ideas in my head of all the things that I've learned, and I was like, let me just write everything down, and everything looks like crazy, but I understand it, and that's all that matters. So I'm going to try to explain it to you as best as I can. But I have 16 things that I've learned in this past year. There's a lot more, but I have to make this video a little bit shorter because today my daughter is out of daycare because it is the holidays. My sister is downstairs with her right now, so she was like, don't take too long. So I'm going to try not to take too long and get this video done, because I did promise you guys the things that I learned and also a few things that I will be changing in the following year. I cannot believe, y'all, I really cannot hardly believe that 2025 is a week away. That is just mind-blowing to me. So let's get into it. We're going to make it quick, short, brief, but full of information and quality information for you guys. So the things I've learned in 2024. The first thing I've learned, which is on the top of the list, is God is in control of all things, and especially in your business. I have a tendency to just get an idea, run after it, and go full throttle, but it has definitely taught me to be patient, trust God, and He will lead me and guide me in the direction that I need to go. That is the number one thing that I will be going into 2025 with. I'm not going to be doing anything unless it is His will for it to be done, so I will definitely seek Him first in everything that I do. Number two is having a strong work-life balance. Y'all, I have struggled so much with this. As you guys know, I have a 4-year-old and I'm also a single mom, so I have struggled so much with my business and also juggling mom life. I made the hard decision this year to put my daughter in daycare. It was so hard because she was home with me for all 3.5 years, and I decided at the last minute that I needed some time to myself. I also needed some time to dedicate to my business without just having her there, because I had mom guilt all the time. So I enrolled her into daycare, and that really honestly has helped so much because I know that she's safe. It's only 6 minutes away. They give me updates. I know that she's good, and I also can have that time to just work on my business undistracted, and then when she comes home I can actually be present with her. It's been so hard to be present, especially when I've been working like nonstop and then just trying to tend to everything that she needs. And then I felt like I needed to have that strong boundary of having a work-life balance. And y'all, I still struggle with that a lot because there's some things that just has to be done, especially as a small business owner. There's some things that just cannot wait, especially like if you have orders or if you have people asking questions, you have to get back to them. But I am really going to try in 2025 to make sure those lines are not blurred anymore. I want to have set schedules for myself unless it's a dire need that I have to take care of it in that moment. But I'm going to try to enjoy my daughter's young years as much as I can. I only have one child, and I feel like the past 3 years, I've been in business for almost 4 years in March, and I feel like I just put so much time into XM Beauty, which is good because it has grown my business, but also I feel like there was times where I just could not be present for my daughter because I've been putting so much time into XM Beauty. So next year, God willing, I'm going to make sure that I spend quality time with my daughter and also make a schedule for myself. I want to have work hours, so I want to work during the time that she's in daycare, and then when she gets off of daycare, I want to be done with work. No social media, nothing. I want to be good until the next day. I feel like I'm talking so much already, and I'm only on number 2. We need to get this cracking because my sister's going to come get me in a second and be like, you need to come get your child. She is acting up. Number 3. This is a big one, y'all. It is say no more. Not no more, but say the word no. A complete sentence is no. I am definitely a people pleaser, and it's very hard for me to say no, and I end up getting hurt all the time because I feel like I'm always putting myself in the back burner for other people. So next year, I plan on saying no more if it doesn't serve me or if I don't need to do that particular thing. This will be very hard for me because I am just that type of person. I always like to help people. I literally spread myself thin all the time, but I really want to say no more so I can say yes more to myself, and I can also take care of myself when I need to. There's a time and place to say yes, and there's a time and place to say no, and I just want to make sure that I'm saying no when I need to say no. Moving on to number 4, don't follow or copy trends. That is very important, you guys. I have wasted so much time this year on copying trends and following trends and things like that because other people are doing it. But I realized it was draining me because I was not being authentic to myself. There are so many people that are out there just competing against each other and just copying each other that we need more of you. We want to see you. There's nobody else like you. So come different and come as you are, and you will find that audience that is for you. So that's one thing that I've learned definitely this year is you don't have to copy every trend that's going on Instagram or on YouTube or on TikTok. And I feel like I was definitely slipping down that slope of doing that. And then I really got bored and tired of doing Instagram because of that. So I think from now on, I'm just going to be myself. I'm just going to do whatever I feel led to do. And then that'll be all. So just don't copy trends. Yes, there's some trends that you can hop onto, but don't let that be your whole personality. So number 5, I wrote down, listen to your customers, but ultimately do what's best for your business. So this is a tricky one because I know as a small business owner, you are supposed to listen to your customers' needs. And yes, you should, but you also have to think about what your business stands for and what you want to do for your business. So I know a lot of things for me this year as I've grown. I had a lot of people tell me, oh, you should be making this. Oh, you should add this to your shop. Oh, you should do that. And yes, that's all good. And maybe one day I will, but it also caused so much anxiety in me because I'm like, all right, they don't like what I have already. I need to keep making stuff. And I found myself becoming so burnt out because I went away from doing what I actually wanted to do to please other people. So I was making so many different items in my shop. And then I realized that some people just talk. Like they just want to tell you things. But when you are a person that is a people pleaser like myself, I go and make everything that they want and then nobody buys it. I feel like I wasted so much time this year listening to people, doing things that they wanted, and then going away from my brand and my business. So I literally wasted time making those items that I didn't even want to make in the first place. So make sure that you know what you want. You can also ask questions. If you don't know what to do, it's very good to ask questions and your audience can give you some suggestions. But don't take advice that you don't want to take. You don't have to. You're the business owner. It's up to you. Of course, you want to please your audience and please your customers. That's all well and good, but you have to make sure that that aligns with what you want for your business. Moving on to number 6, this one is a hard one, y'all. When you really focus on your business, it is very lonely. Let's talk about this, y'all. 2024 was my biggest year in my business. I've been in business since 2021, but honestly, this was the first year that I put everything into X and Beauty. I told myself I was going to make my business work and I'm going to grow this year, and I have. But in the process, because you have to spend so much time growing the business, it becomes very, very, very lonely. And some people, they just don't understand your grind. They don't understand how you can stay in the house all day and just work on your business. I feel like it takes another like-minded business person to understand exactly what you go through as a small business owner. And if you guys are watching me, you guys, I'm sure, are interested in becoming a small business owner, or you are a small business owner, and you already know it can be very lonely because a lot of people, they just don't understand what you go through as a small business owner, especially if you want to grow. Because if you want to grow, you have to spend time in your business. So whether it be on social media or just in-person sales or online sales, you have to put that time in to get a return. And when you're doing that, it takes so much time. And this leads me into the next point. Surround yourself with like-minded people. This point is so important because you need that community of people around you to help you grow, people that you can bounce ideas off of. So this year I learned that I really did need that. And I actually met my friend. It was, I think, the year before this year, because we've been friends for a little bit over a year, but I actually met her on her TikTok live. Her name is Mildred, and she's the owner of Azule Skincare. Y'all, she is my best friend. She is so amazing. She's so sweet, and I'm so happy I connected with her. It's so weird. So a short story, we connected over a live. So she was on live packaging orders for her business, and I went on her live, and I literally followed her on her live for 2 hours or more because she was that engaging. I loved her spirit, I loved her personality, and we just connected. And ever since then, we've become like best friends. So we literally talk on the phone every single day. And I love her so much because we can bounce ideas off each other. I can talk about my challenges of running a small business. I can tell her ideas, and she can do the same with me. And it's just such a nice time when I'm able to talk to her because it gets so much off of my chest, and I can just go to somebody that I know will have answers or just understand what I'm going through as a small business owner. And I think we're on number 9. I'm not sure, but we shall see. So number 9 is going to be slow and steady wins the race. This is so important, you guys, because being a business owner is not a sprint. It's definitely a marathon. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of grinding. And honestly, it takes about 5 years to get your business off the ground and to see exponential growth. So make sure you guys are pacing yourself. Don't do all the trends like I said earlier. Don't follow everybody. You know what you have in your pockets. You know what you can invest into your business. Make sure you guys just count the cost of whatever you're doing and be slow and steady, and you will see results. But if you go too fast, you also can fail really fast. So make sure you guys are just doing as much as you can every single day, taking those breaks when you need to, and your business will grow in due time. Do not go too fast because you don't want to fall fast. Slow and steady always wins the race. Number 10 is so important, you guys. Without this, your business will most likely not succeed. Be transparent. It builds trust. This is the greatest thing that I've learned this year, y'all. If you are transparent, it definitely builds trust in your audience and in your customers. So I always let people know on my Instagram, on my YouTube, on my TikTok, on my Facebook, all the platforms, what I have going on. If I can't put out products in time, if I can't make it somewhere, if I can't do a custom order for you, if I'm running late, whatever it is, I always let my audience know what's going on so they will know that I'm trustworthy. Without this factor, you cannot grow your business because you will not grow audience this way. If you are not sharing things with your customers, if you're not giving them details about your business, they're not going to build that connection with you. It is so important to have a connection with your audience. That's what Instagram stories are great for. I try to update my audience all the time on my Instagram stories. Even if I don't post on my feed or on my reels, I make sure that I let people know in my stories what's going on. So this builds trust with your audience. It shows them that you're honest and that you're not going to leave them in the dark about anything. I had so many things going on this year, so I made sure that I let all my customers know if I was running behind on things, if I had to push the website back, if I couldn't put things on the website, you know, all that good stuff. And I felt like the audience loved that I was able to share with them and let them know what was going on. Number 11 is all the information you need, y'all, is out there. You just have to search for it. This year was the first year that I took a lot of risks. I did long fairs. There was other things I was tapping into, making ebooks, digital products, and all of that. I have been in business for almost 4 years, and everything that I learned from my business, I literally found on Google, YouTube, or ChatGPT. Like seriously, all the information is available to you for free. But I realized that some people, they don't want to search for it, or they just don't know how to search for it. But everything from building my website on Shopify, I literally looked and Googled up everything I needed to build my website on Shopify. And pretty much every question that I had, there was an answer on YouTube. All I had to do was type it in on YouTube and I got the answer. There was a few things where I needed extra help and I hired somebody from Fiverr to help me. But honestly, y'all, if y'all just search for it, I'm pretty sure you can find the answer. All the information is out there. There are so many YouTube videos that I've watched and I've gained so much knowledge from. So if you guys are looking for something, if you guys have questions, just Google it, go on YouTube. I'm sure you will find it. And that is one of the greatest things that I learned. All information is available to you. Number 12, you have to go after what you want. It is not going to come to you. Y'all, this is so true. If you really want something, you have to go after that thing that you want. Nobody's going to come and say, Tina, let me show you how to start that business. Tina, let me show you how to ship orders. Tina, let me show you how to do in-person markets. They're just not going to do it. You have to go and put yourself out there in order to find it. In 2025, y'all, we are not going to be scared to go after what we want, because there are some times when I feel like I just don't want to do anything and then nothing gets done. So you just have to go after what you want, y'all. Number 13 is a big one, y'all. Do not compare yourself to others. They are not walking in your shoes. This is so important, because I have definitely compared myself to other small business owners. I have compared myself to people on Instagram, wondering why I don't have what they have, but they are not walking in my shoes. So for instance, I follow a lot of small business owners on YouTube, love them so much, but they don't have children and they're not a single mom. So I can't compare myself to them because they are not in the same position that I'm in. It's a natural thing to do, but I'm learning that you don't need to compare yourself to others. There's only one you. Just be you, and people will come to you and you will grow your audience. Number 14, take a break when necessary. This is the biggest thing that I've learned this year. You need to take a break when your body is telling you to take a break. I am the type of person that will work through everything. When I'm sick, when I'm tired, when I'm exhausted, I'm just going to continue to work through. But when your body shows you signs to take a break, make sure you take that break, because remember, this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. You want to be in this for the long run. So make sure you guys are taking care of your body, listening to your body, and taking that break when you need to. Number 15, I believe. I could be wrong with these numbers. If not, I'll put it on the screen. Don't worry. Number 15, do not be afraid to take risks. Risks, that's such a hard word to say. Risks are how you grow. In business, it's inevitable. You have to take risks. That can be very scary as a new entrepreneur to go out there and take a risk. But most times when you take risks, even if it's not good, you learn from it. So going into 2025, I definitely want to take more risks. And last but not least, number 16, starting my YouTube was the best thing that ever happened for my business, y'all. I'm cheesing because I really love my community here on YouTube. I've actually had this channel for over a year, but this was the first year that I actually decided to pour into long form content, and I do not regret it, not one bit. I honestly don't even know why it took me so long to start making long form content, because the community that I've built here has just been incredible. I feel like you guys are interested in my life and you guys give me the space to be myself and to just be vulnerable and just in the moment with you guys. And I love that so much. I think that you guys should start a YouTube channel like today, because it has really changed the game in my business. So that is the last point that I have of things that I've learned for 2024. And now I'm going to share with you guys some things that I'll be changing in my business in 2025, y'all. I'm so excited. Hey, you guys, I'm back again. It's a whole different day. It's actually Saturday, and it's the day that this video is going to be going up. But last time when I was recording, my daughter had came upstairs and I was so distracted. I went to go edit this video and realized like I didn't even know what I was talking about. So here we are sitting down again to film the last part of this video. I ended up condensing it a little bit because I do have to put this video out today. I'm trying to be consistent with YouTube. That is one of my goals for 2025. So I was like, let me just condense it to 5 points instead of 10, because y'all, I've already been talking so much anyways. Number 1, I will be moving away from an all handmade shop. That is so scary for me, you guys, because I have built my business on being handmade. But as you guys know or don't know, having a handmade business is very hard to grow and also sustain. There's a few routes I can take with it. I can hire a seamstress or I can merchandise out, and I'm thinking about both of those things. So obviously a seamstress will probably be more expensive because she'll be making those things handmade just like myself. So I was thinking about designing items and getting them manufactured. I think that's going to be the route that I'll be going. So everything will still be branded with XM Beauty, but it just won't be made physically by me. So I think that's the route that I will be taking, and I'm so excited because I feel like I can really branch out and do a lot of different things. Right now I can't do but so much because I am the one that's making everything. So anything that you guys get from me, literally I made it myself. All the pillowcases, all the bonnets, all the wristlets, all the hair care, all of that is made by me, and there's only so much one person can do. So I'm really thinking about the things I need to do to change my business so my business can grow and also be here for the long run, because I put so much time into it. I don't want to get burned out and then have to get rid of my business. That would be so devastating. So I'm just trying to put things in practice so my business can grow and thrive, and I think that will be the thing that I'll be doing. So the second thing I'll be changing for 2025 is I'll be adding digital products to my shop. I am so excited for this, you guys, because over the last couple of years, I've had so many people reach out to me and ask me for advice, and I love to share advice. I love to help people. I love to encourage people, and I feel like this will just be a perfect thing for me because first of all, it's passive income. I just do the work ahead of time and those things will sell over and over and over again. And also I'll be helping people, which I absolutely love. I've had so many people even lately ask me if I can help them with their social media, if I can help them start a business. And I have been writing an ebook. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm almost done. It should be released sometime in January, and I'm so excited because it's going to be so detailed, like everything from creating the idea of wanting to even start a business all the way to selling products online. So I'm so excited to release that. Working on that right now. It's taking a lot of time because I want to make sure everything is perfect and also very easy to read and comprehend. And I would like to do like some type of online one-on-one calls or something like that. So if anybody has any questions or anything, I can pick up the phone, or we can do like a face-to-face call or something like that. I would really enjoy that too. I've actually went out to lunch with one of my vendor friends and I taught her like all the basics of social media, and she absolutely loved it, and she actually seen results from it, and I was so stoked by that. Yes, Cena. I'm filming right now. Go with grandma. That's my baby girl. Y'all, I get so distracted every single time. Oh my God. I had 10 points at first, but I condensed it to 5 because I just cannot focus for that long. So anyways, number 3, I'm considering having a Patreon, y'all. I am so excited about this. A lot of my YouTubers that I follow, they also have a Patreon, and that's where I got the idea from. And it seems like they have such a tight-knit community over there, and I really want that for myself and XM Beauty. So I think I'm gonna do that. So maybe I can post like sewing tutorials, like very detailed sewing tutorials, and also like how to make hair care and stuff like that, and also business tips. I can also throw that in there as well. So I'm thinking about doing that, and I'm really excited to be adding that. Moving on to number 4, I'm going to be prioritizing my website and online sales. This year has been the hardest year for me to do both of those things because I did so many in-person events and I kind of dropped the ball on my online sales. So I really want to change that up this year, and I was trying to figure out things to do. I think what I'm going to do is every single month, this is not set in stone, so please do not hold me accountable on this, but I think I want to release like certain items every single month, so that way I can make sure that my online audience is satisfied with what they have and also have enough items for my in-person stuff. And you guys know I hate product photography. I always stress it like that because that's how much I hate it. It's the worst for me, y'all. It's so boring. It's so time consuming. I hate sitting down and editing pictures. Even though I like editing YouTube videos, I hate editing pictures. And I think the reason why is because I have so many different items. Like if I had a few items here and there, it will be fine. But y'all, I have like over 100 different SKUs in my shop. So imagine having to take pictures of every everything, and not just like one picture. You have to take pictures of the front, of the side, and all that good stuff. And I was like, I don't have time for this. I do not like this at all. So that's why I feel like I dropped the ball on my online site. But I think if I give myself a certain amount of products to put on my shop every single month, I feel like that will be more manageable to do, instead of putting all the items that I sell in markets. Because like there's some items that just don't make sense to put on my website. But I do want to make sure that every month online I have fresh new products, not the same old products that's been sitting there for like a long time. I want fresh new products, and products that people are excited about. You are just making a lot of noise today. Say hi, vlog.
Hi, vlog.
All right, let's go in grandma's room, and I'm almost done. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Going into the new year, we are leaving all shyness behind in 2024. I feel like this year I was so shy to go and talk to anybody about my business. But next year, y'all, we are going to be going up to different shops and boutiques, salons, whatever, with our bag in hand of samples. And we're going to be asking if we can get into these shops. That is something that I really want to do, y'all. I want to be in like small boutiques. I have so many boutiques right here in my area. Next year, I'm going to be doing more of that. I want to talk to people. I want to be in stores by next year. Not like huge stores, but I do want to be in like small boutiques and salons and things like that. I think that will be so amazing for my business, and also it'll give me so much more exposure as well. And I also want to do more wholesale orders. So if shops want to buy wholesale from me, I would also love that as well. And or other small businesses who have their own shops and they want to add my stuff to their shops. I recently had a friend who was doing a market and she was running low on inventory, and she asked me if I can put my stuff in her shop, and I did, and it was so nice to be making money while I wasn't even there working at the shop. So I really like that as well, and I'm hoping that next year that we can be in different places, and I'm excited to see where X and Beauty goes. It has been the best year for me, and it has also been the most challenging year for me because I did take so many risks this year. I've won some and I also failed some, but we always keep moving and we keep growing. So I'm excited to see what the year brings, and I'm just praying for the best for my business and for all the other small businesses out there, that they do well for 2025. And that is all, you guys. We have come to the end of this video finally. Now I have to go and edit it. I actually woke up at 2 o'clock this morning so I can finish editing the first part of the video. So when I post this part, all I have to do is edit this part, which is going to be quick and easy. And then hopefully it'll be up by 3 o'clock. That's the plan. I have so many other things to do today. We have been getting tons of orders, y'all. My last video blew up and went semi-viral. I think it's sitting at like 41,000 views, y'all. And I have been getting so many orders, so I have to make a few orders. I already mailed some out yesterday, but I have to mail some more out tomorrow. So thank you guys so much. If you guys are watching and you guys have placed an order, thank you so much. That means so much to me. Like I said in the last video, when one door closes, another one always opens, and God always has us. So I appreciate that so much, and your orders will be out very, very, very soon. And I also want to post very consistent here on YouTube. Lately, I've been posting between Friday and Sunday, but I really want to stick to that Saturday schedule. I'm still not going to say I'm going to post just on Saturday in case something happens, but I do want to post on Saturdays. So just make sure you guys are looking for a video between Friday and Sunday, but most likely on Saturday. I hope that you guys love this video, and I hope that you guys learned some things from me. And I'm curious to see what you guys are changing in 2025. So let me know down in the comments what you guys are changing, also what your business name is, so we can support each other in the comments. That would be amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Wait, the next video is going to be in 2025. Oh my god.